Not surprised at all. It's who he is. It's who he is. I've always thought that he's a horrible person, and this is every bit of proof.
Baltimore boxing champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis faces new abuse claims from a woman who claims to be his ex-girlfriend.
Tank is done. Tank is hung him up, shoes off, get the bag, put a plaque up, he done.
Apple Promotions. November 14th, Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis has officially been canceled. I know that we all speculated that it would be, and I was pretty much for sure that it would be canceled, but now we have official confirmation.
The boxing world was shaken when Leonard Ellerbe finally spoke out on Gervonta Davis's latest arrest. The revelation sent shockwaves through the sport and led to the official cancellation of the Jake Paul versus Davis fight. Once anticipated as one of the decade's biggest crossover events, the bout has now collapsed. Davis's ongoing legal troubles continue to derail his career, leaving serious doubts about his future inside the ring.
So, Most Valuable Promotions, the promotion co-founded by Jake Paul and Nikisa Badarian, posted this on social media. They posted that they were officially canceling the fight, saying Most Valuable Promotions immediately initiated an investigation. No, I had the wrong one. Okay, I'm reading this one. Most Valuable Promotions and Netflix have announced that Jake Paul versus Gervonta Davis, the one I was reading was the one from late last week, originally scheduled for Friday, November 14th at the Kaseya Center in Miami, Florida, will no longer be moving forward. Quote, our team has worked closely with all parties to navigate this situation responsibly, said Nikisa Badarian, CEO of MVP. While we will not be moving forward with this event, our plan remains for Jake Paul to headline an event on Netflix in 2025, and that is what I'm hearing as well. They want him to fight in December. That is the hope, and they're actively looking for a opponent. More on that in a moment. Details regarding a new date, location, Jake's opponent, and additional bouts will be shared as soon as they are finalized. We thank Netflix, Kaseya Center, Seminole Hard Rock and Hotel and Casino for their partnership.
Veteran promoter Leonard Ellerbe, former head of Mayweather Promotions and longtime figure close to Davis's career, declared that the situation had crossed a line. His blunt remarks suggested that Davis's legal issues make a fight with Jake Paul not only improbable but almost impossible, warning that Davis's standing in boxing may now be at serious risk. Sources claim Jake Paul's camp has formally reached out to Ryan Garcia to step in as the main event for the November 14th card. Insiders say Most Valuable Promotions contacted Garcia shortly after Davis's legal troubles intensified. The proposed matchup is aimed for December, allowing Garcia a negotiation window, although contractual obligations on his side could complicate matters, potentially delaying an official confirmation and leaving the showdown far from guaranteed.
Aggressive, man, it's just wrong. So as of today, November 2nd, this fight is still technically scheduled for November 14th to air on Netflix, but it's basically hanging on by a thread. But the team, Jake Paul's team, have reportedly gone and contacted all the fighters, and the names that they're looking at contacting to fight as a late replacement: Ryan Garcia, Terence Crawford, Francis Ngannou, I mean, come on, we'll get into them, and Nate Diaz. So he's already fought Nate Diaz, but let's go through them one by one. I mean, Ryan Garcia, he's a similar size to Gervonta Davis. He's bigger though. Davis made him come down, didn't he? Then he beat him up. So that was Ryan Garcia. Quite a bad loss for Garcia, that was, because he was up for the fight, but Gervonta Davis beat Garcia. Garcia also isn't really big enough to be jumping in with Jake Paul, but that's a fight that potentially could happen. Garcia is a massive name. He's a big he's a social media star. He's a big public figure. Loads of followers on Instagram and social. I mean, his Instagram's over 1 million, I'm sure it is. He's just a big name, good looking kid.